guys, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tyra and this here is a bougie lifestyle. So today's video, as you can already tell, I'm going to be working on some DIY air clay projects. So a little backstory about this: I bought this air clay months ago. Honestly, I had planned on doing it months ago, but I just never had the time or just never had the patience to sit down and do it. So this is my first time ever working with clay, besides when I was younger, back in elementary school. So do not judge. I know it was a lot of things that I could have done differently, but ultimately I really enjoyed myself. I think it was a really fun time, and it's almost like really therapeutic as well. So these are just 3 little DIY projects that I did to just add some decor pieces to my home. I had been looking for a incense candle like holder, or incense holder I guess you can call it, for a while, and the like ceramic like ones, they're so expensive, and I was like, you know what, I can make this myself. And so with the help of so many awesome YouTubers out there, I learned, and I was like, let me just try it. So I know I'm gonna get better with time, but I just wanted to show you guys some DIY home decor clay projects that you guys can do. The clay is super easy to manage, and you can get it from Amazon, which I did, or Michael's, or any other craft stores. I also, as you can see in the video, I did 2 candle holders, which I absolutely love how they turned out, and I did a link chain, which originally I wasn't gonna do this, and I don't know if I'm gonna edit it in the video to show you guys just the mini fails that I had with this one, but you know what, YOLO. I still think it's gonna be okay. It turned out great. But yeah, I'm super excited for today's video. As always, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like more content like this, DIYs, home and decor, just simple lifestyle things that you guys can do to add to your lifestyle and be the best bougie self that you can be. And oh yes, guys, we are almost at 200 subscribers. By the time you see this, it will be the month of May. So my goal of 200 subscribers by April almost happened. I won't speak too soon because I still got the rest of today, which is April 30th. And so hopefully we get to 200 subscribers. But if not, my next goal for May is another 100 subscribers. And I'll keep adding to that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. And without further ado, let's jump into DIY air clay project number 1.
Okay friends, voiceover time. So clearly first mistake I made was using this parchment paper for my project. Honestly, I saw someone suggest using a silicone mat or like wax paper. 110% that would have worked much better than this. So do not do what I did, period. Okay, so here I'm just rolling out the clay. I'm just trying to get it as warm as possible with my hands. The more heat, the better, so it's easier to work with. And I have my little bowl of water because we want to make sure that we are wetting the crevices that are cracked, because that's going to smooth out the clay. Now, do not worry, you don't have to make this perfect during the process. Honestly, at the end, when it's all dry, you can just sand it out. So no worries if it's like not the shape or the exact texture that you want it to be, and maybe your fingernail stab it like mine did 100 times. Don't worry. And then we have our candles, our taper candles, and choose whatever you like and go ahead and just find the center or off center like I did clearly, and just twist it and rotate it in until it is nice and firm. You want to make sure, guys, that the bottom is flattened, because you don't want it to be in a ball that when you eventually put the taper candle back in there after drying, that it just falls over because it's not stabilized to the surface. So make sure it gets flat at the bottom, but the shape can be wonky, it can be perfect, whatever you want, just do you, okay? Clay is forgiving, and especially this air dry clay is super forgiving. So I'm just doing it again for the other candle, and yeah. And this is the final look, guys. Alright guys, we're moving on to DIY air dry clay project number 2. So first and foremost, this is a mess. I'm warning you, this is a mess. I at first was trying to make a knot, trying to do a dupe of the Studio McGee knot that I saw in Target. Hot mess. Words cannot describe. I put some of the failures on here for you guys to see. So hopefully you guys don't think I'm exaggerating. It really did look a mess. So as you can see here, I'm trying to do what I have to do to make this work. And look at this. Just look at this. But you can't hurt me from trying, because at the end of the day, this is all fun and games. This is all about DIYing. Some things work, other things don't. Sometimes you have to do a little bit more research and practice. And so it is okay. Alright guys, so once I came to my senses and realized that was not gonna work, I decided I was going to switch up the game. I already had the clay out and ready, so why not do another fun DIY that's from the same line at Target, which is the chain link set I'm sure you guys see in everyone's home decor. And I wanted to make those, so I just chopped them up in 3 separate pieces, and you saw me rolling them out. And now I'm just trying to shape them into little like circle oval type things. Right now what I'm doing is I'm wetting the ends, and I'm going to use the X-Acto knife to, they call it scoring it, because it is creating this like almost like a thicker texture or some type of texture so it can bind better. So that is what I did for this, and that's what you're going to need to do for every single one to link the chain together. Okay, so I'm not going to show you guys how I completely failed at this too. I definitely did all 3 chains and had to absolutely completely redo the whole thing. But you know what? It's all good. Patience is key. I said before, this is therapeutic. You don't want to take this too seriously. It's all about you and what you want your design to be, so no big deal. To be honest, it still came out crazy looking, but you know, it's gonna be forgiving. You know, a little sandpaper, a little paint goes a long way. So do not worry, do not stress. Make it fun, have a good time. And this is the final look, guys. Alrighty friends, so DIY project number 3, we are making sure we get this clay nice and warm so it's easy to work with. And we have our rolling pin this time, and we're going to take it and we're going to roll out that clay. Yeah, so if you want to be like me, which I don't think you do, guys, you do not want to do what I just did. I just made this pretty little oval shape. I'm shaping it, I'm taking my time. Then I realized, wait, I want to add some coffee for some speckles and some fun texture. And so I did that. Beautiful, right? But how are you going to mix the coffee in? So I had to do it all over again with the mixture of the coffee grinds. But it's okay, guys. But after I did this, I was able to create the shape that I wanted to all over again. Now we're going to pinch a little bit of clay, a small little ball, rolling some of that coffee grinds into it because that is going to be for our incense to go into on top of the little tray that we're making. Now we're just going to press an incense in there just to get the shape of the incense stick so that can always be there every time we change it out, and just kind of mold it the way you want. And you can go ahead and take that out and let that dry for 24 hours. And this is the final look, guys.
Okay friends, that wraps up today's video. I hope you love these 3 DIYs I did with air clay. It was pretty simple for the most part, and I can't wait to try more projects with this air clay because there's so many clay projects of dupes that I want to try, like from Anthropologie and Urban Outfitters and the Studio McGee line from Target, and all these fun things. And I think it'll be really cool to keep challenging myself, and it's also therapeutic, as I mentioned before. I hope you guys get to try these out on your own. Make it a date night, make it just, you know, a me day or whatever you want to do, and just do something that you've never done before. Don't forget to comment below your favorite DIY project I did today, and comment below if you like these DIY videos, and let me know if you're gonna try one of the things that I suggest. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like this video if you want to see more content, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.